The Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Mohammed Saad Abubakar III, is not happy with the involvement of some Fulanis in banditry and kidnapping, as, according to him, it is giving a bad name to the entire Fulani stock in the country. The Sultan, who is also the President General, Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, made the observation on Saturday at the inauguration and swearing-in of the new National Executive Officers of Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MAGBAN, held at the National Mosque, Abuja. He challenged the group to help find a lasting solution to the issue of banditry and kidnapping in the country. People do not want to know the history of this great country. If we had known the history of the Fulani movement in various parts of the world, definitely we would not have gotten to the situation we are in now. The Sultan, who is also Fulani, said, everybody knows that Fulani move from one point to another. They move everywhere and they intermarry, and we are peace-loving. But how did we come to the situation we are in now? We find our children who are Fulani, but not all of them Fulani have been involved in banditry and kidnapping. What happened? When we meet with the executives, we will discuss how to tackle this. How do we resolve them? Because it is high time we did. MAGBAN, by its reach across the entire Nigeria and the Sahel, should aspire to be a balanced factor to the instability in Nigeria and across the Sahel. Is it not that these people want to talk about it? And I believe at that meeting, once they say it, it will end there. Nothing will happen. And you are trying to even come out to even say, oh, these people are involved in this thing. But people like, what is this, Gumi, Professor Yusuf, all this, Arewa this, Northern this and that group and all of that, they don't want to say anything about it. They will just come out and say, oh, you are profiling them. Even Atiku has even started it. But you guys, the majority of you, that is what they do. You can't take it away. The worst part of it is even the Buhari himself. Buhari himself is the one who does not even see anything wrong with them. We are talking about the atrocities that these people have done. Buhari has never condemned them. The presidency, all of them, Malami, they have never condemned them. At least this man is even coming out to say something, even if they are not going to follow it up. But he's still saying something. He's still saying something. They will say, no. None of them is doing anything. They will now just want to paint it anyhow. It's the same Sultan that told us that, even at least I remember the governor of Katsina State, but at some point again they will come out and tell you, it is not so. You have to look it from this angle or look it from the other angle. They have said it that all this, even the Sultan, all these banditry and all this kidnapping and what that, the people who are doing this, majority of them are Fulani, but some of them don't want to say anything. The next thing, you can imagine Shetima now. See the atrocities committed in Enugu recently. They will turn around and tell you that it is their people that have been affected. They will never see anything wrong with them. And that is the line this man wants to too, Tinubu himself. They don't see anything wrong with what they are doing. They are looking the other way. So now, let me see somebody who is coming to counter or tackle or attack a Sultan of Sokoto by saying this. Yes, let me come and see. What is terrorism? Is 1805 fraud, nicknamed Fulani Caliphate with its Emirates, and 1966 Fulani Caliphate coup. Fulani terrorists from Funta Jalon, nicknamed Sultan, is the head of Fulani terrorism. This is not a matter of a bottle cow part or what. All of those bush Fulanis who are kidnapping and killing people in most parts of the country are illiterate with no even religion. That is why they are like animals with no pity in their minds. Oga, we thank you for finally accepting that Fulanis are involved in banditry and other crime. Same time, you can't say you don't even know these Fulanis, because it's the greedy of some leaders that brought in the criminals or the crimes and crisis Nigeria is facing today. Leadership of not there, no one else. If it is not me, nobody can take it. Oh, the rich politicians among them have converted brutalists of farmlands and left the Fulani herdsmen with no option of leaving than banditry and terrorism. Instead of introducing ranchi, the whole thing seems intentional. Buhari is telling us that he's not even condemning them, but if it is IPOB, he go come. That man, me, I never see that kind of human being. He will come out and begin to condemn IPOB. The next thing he says is going to, there should be, what did he call that thing? That they should set a path for them. There's a particular word that is used for the reserve, grazing reserve, that they have to make sure that they open up those grazing reserves. He's not even encouraging them to do ranching. They know if it's just pure wickedness, they know the right thing to do. But that's why they are insisting that they must be moving from one place to another. I hate when they just come together, gather, and begin to talk, just like the Sultan is talking about. It will end there. They will do nothing. That is how they will be holding programs upon programs, events upon events, seminar upon seminar. It will end there. They will come and speak all they know how to speak, but let them go into action. That is where the problem lies. You see, just waking up or hearing that the Fulanis are behind kidnapping, banditry, and many dastardly acts nationwide. He knows their grand patron is about to leave office, so he is stylishly telling his folks they will soon be on their own. But it is a good thing he still spoke the truth. So you only tell us how Fulanis were moving from point A to B. Doing what? Conquering people, establishing Mohammed religion called Islam, Arab culture and traditions called religion, kill all the outside leaders and install their Fulanis invader as their leaders. Sultan of Sokoto is the son of the okay. If Fulani decide to abandon terrorism and banditry today, there will be peace, or there will be peace throughout Nigeria. See, Buhari is not ready to fight anything. You see corruption that he say he's fighting? Nothing. You see the terrorism? Nothing. The same man who said any attack on Kwara is attack on the north, and you expect that kind of person to perform or to do magic. That is why he's releasing them here and there. Left, right, and center, he's just releasing them. This is an unbiased man talking, not bigots that will jump to the defense of the ethnic origin. This man is a very nice man. He speaks the truth always to the best of my knowledge. But go and ask Keyamuna, you'll begin to see. Go and ask Lai Mohammed, they'll begin to tell you nonsense. They will not say it's just the way it is. I don't understand. You want good things to happen in this country. You have the opportunity to turn around things. You will not do it. Wickedness. If it is not wickedness, what do we call this kind of a thing? What do we call it? So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.